All right, it's Boom Shankar. Always first, always first. Big Buddha in the house. Big Buddha in the house.
How's it going, Left?
Good. How are you, sir?
Not too bad, not too bad.
I'm glad you've made it here for the Trump Stakes Shares NFT sale and distributors meeting.
Yeah, I've got two left. I've got to get some of these for the Game Zone crew. I've missed out in the last couple, so I was like, let's get on Left's channel and try and snag some of these.
Absolutely. This will be fun. I'm like, you know, curious about how everybody's feeling lately about the space and the last year. We were talking about it a little bit yesterday. I would definitely want to hear your thoughts on it all.
Yeah, sure.
You always have some insight for sure.
I'm kind of winging it.
Yeah. Well, shit. Yeah. Who isn't? Who isn't?
We've got Pulse Chain coming soon, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
There's
excited.
A lot of speculation about that, and people are like, you know.
Yeah, it's been interesting watching streams and people talk about it and stuff.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of lore out there.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. What's up, everybody? What's up? Coming on in here hot. Flower.
Let's get in on it.
And we got the Princia 19. Grimace. It's good to see you. And who's that? Lucky Hay? Lucky Hay, girl. What's up? Welcome, 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 welcome. Jump on in there with your exclamation points to do some swimming in the old left house bathhouse, grubfish style. What's up, good sirs? What's up, Grimace? How you been? What's the news? Let's see here. Also, I got another thing going on here. I just got a new bot. A new bot in the Discord for the block spin gaming deal.
Oh right, yeah. So I had to do see that block spin gaming, yeah.
Yes.
So it kept catching me out, Left, yeah. So I've been playing that daily, yeah. That's part of my daily routine.
That's part of the routine.
And I had it up to a point where I think I won so many like of their, you know, their in-game token, if you like, that you can exchange for the raffle tickets for the prize draw. But then what happens is it resets, doesn't it, if you miss a day?
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah. And then you're back to level 1, level 2,
which
level
is
3.
Right, yeah, it's a right bummer. Do you know what I mean? So, but they've got this thing out now that you can pay in wax and you can have like some sort of insurance. So I bought a 7-day insurance. So if you miss a day, it doesn't affect your...
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and they do a 1-day one and a 7-day one. I can't remember how much I paid in wax. I think it was around about 115 wax, I think, for a 7-day insurance, which is really handy for me, Left.
Yeah.
And I think it would be for yourself as well.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, because I mean, but I sort of was like, wait a minute though. Like, aren't you getting all those extra tokens though? Like when you go back to level 1, because you're breaking the levels so fast, you know, if you're betting big time, you know, which I'm sure you are at this point, right? So
yeah, but you get what happens is you get a certain amount of tokens daily, don't you? And if you go back to level 1, you end up with, I think, is it 50 or something like that? Whereas I'm up to like 2,060 a day at the moment. I start
Damn.
off with 2,000.
Okay, yeah. So you're
But
getting
that's only
more
like a bit.
as the longer you're in.
Yeah, the more you're doing it, and the more you're gambling, if you like.
Grimace is a smart businessman. Look at this. Called in sick work for today. Might as well make a great day by getting my TSS on with you guys. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I don't know where the heck this new bot is in the channel in the Discord. I just did it 2 seconds ago, but I'm not seeing it show. I don't know where the hell they put it or where it goes.
So what is this spot you've got then left?
Well, basically, we're going to be running contests like block spin gaming contests through our Discord, and the leader, like the leaders will win more of the block spin tokens there.
Right.
Yeah. So it's a brand new bot they got.
Right. Okay. So you can add the bot to the Discord.
Say that one more time.
So you can add that bot to your Discord.
Yeah.
I
just tried, but I don't know. I don't know where. I don't see it.
Yeah.
But I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll get it sorted out. I just heard somebody coming on in there. Yes, Uncle Dangus. Welcome back. Welcome.
What's good, gentlemen?
All good in the hood.
Just getting ready to pop off this sale here. Let me get the link up here. I'm probably gonna have to refresh it since I am always behind on it. Let's see here.
How many are you allowed to buy of these left? Is there a limit?
I don't know what the set is, what the limit set is at this point right now. So we'll have to see.
Drop limits 3 per account.
3. Yeah.
And then there's the cooldown.
Last time I was 10 minutes?
Yeah, it was like a 10-minute deal. Yeah.
Cool.
That's right. All right. I'm going to drop this link in the old chat. We should probably play that quick game of Crittercraft right here so we can give away some TSS to somebody so they can get a couple more chances in here. So let's run it. Let's just start it. This is Grubfish Explosion style. So you got to take out as many other grubs. Go. Good luck. Explode well. All right.
There's me by myself.
Yeah. Just exploding on your own there. All right. Let's see. Video producer. Give me the old chat bar. Okay, hold on a second. Back to Twitch. Let's see who won that round there. Got 8 ox. You done it. Congratulations. I'm going to send you 1,000 TSS. That's enough to buy 2 of these Trump stake shares. If I can get to the channel. Oh, here it is.
Congrats, Gabbo.
All right. Yeah, if you can drop your wax address in the old chat there so I can send out your tokens here in the next few minutes. That'd be awesome. And I'll set up a new game. Why not?
Going Red Eye.
Red Eye. What's up? You can join us in here if you wanna. Oh, there it is. There's the address. All right, let me send that over. Whoa. Where the hell is the guy? 8? Oh, there it is. You got that crazy long address. I like it. Okay. Boom. All right, here we go. TSS 1,000. Get yourself 2 of those common Trump stake shares NFTs. Oh, let me sign in. Oh my God. So you've got a full routine that you're hitting every day still, Buddha.
Yeah, I've slimmed it down slightly. I'm doing a few games on wax, ones that I'm able to. I think the biggest one really for me in wax at the moment is Forsaken, because their token has really held really well, and they've got a good game, which is hence why the token's doing so well. And there's other games that I play, and their token, the price drops, but then it rises again. So I just grind it out, wait for the token to go back up, exchange back out into wax. And then, I'm just stockpiling that wax for the day that it goes back to $1.
Yeah.
and then try and cash out. I think that's the name of the game here with these wax games. You know, accumulate the wax, accumulate these in-game tokens, exchange them back out to wax as and when you can do that. And then, you know, we are in a bear market, aren't we, really? And when we're at the top of a bull market, sell some of your wax.
All right, I'm going to run another Criticraft real quick. Explosion time. That's the way you got to do it. Go for it. Yeah, so you actually have a few games that you're in that you're able to like pull, and you feel comfortable pulling and exchanging it to wax.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Yeah,
because I can't say that. I can't say that about anything in wax right now for myself.
The problem with some of these games, yeah, like you've got Train of the Century as a prime example. It's like the token's dead, you know. It's not really, you know, playing that game for that token, and all you've got is that token in that game at the moment. And I can't see anything else them coming out with it. There's no syncs as such in the game, you know, real major syncs. So, and then you think to yourself, okay, well, maybe I'll go and sell me. I'll want out the game. I'll go and sell what I've got. Then you go on the market, and nothing's selling. So it's like, what do? You think, well, I'll just keep grinding away, and I'll just keep, you know, I'll keep holding. It's not worth selling stuff off for cheap. I don't think, you know, it all depends, you know, each individual.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's two different theories on that, because like one is the way you just said it. The other one is like, well, you're just like, if you can exchange it for somewhat of some wax, you have a chance to grow it, but then just sitting there and letting it wait. You know what I mean? Like I kind of get caught in between.
Yeah, I mean, my theory is even.
Oh my God, you guys, all three of you, Biscuit, Grimace, and Tataki, send me Jesus Christ. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to send you the NFTs, because we don't have enough time for me to take all your wax addresses. So I'm just going to create Gifty links and drop them on top of all three of your heads right now. Yeah, I can wait. Yeah, go into the right address here.
A day, you know, in my eyes, that's $2, which, you know, if you look at it, the bigger picture, if you're looking at, like, you know, you've made an investment and you're getting interest out of some sort of investment, it's not bad, you know, even if you're getting one wax a day.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
it's true. I mean, I feel like you know, like some of the liquidity pools are the things that I'm in on in Taco. Those make me feel like decent. Like I, you know, get a little return from some of those.
I steer well clear of liquidity pools, really. Just for just
like right now, I'm not pushing any buttons on any games. I'm sick of them all. I hate them all.
Yeah, I know.
So like the only tokens I'm growing right now are in the liquidity pools.
It gets like that, doesn't it, Left? It's like, you know, I can no longer do this game. You know, I don't care about the token anymore. I'm just not pressing the button anymore.
That's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, it's gonna take some, you know, something special. Like Avalon, like I'm mad that I have to wait till the end of the year to play that again, because I was like, this is a game. I'm playing a real game. I don't even care if I'm making money.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. This is what we talk about in the game zone. You know, these games now, a lot of them are like in their playable demos, if you like, you know, with early access.
1 minute here.
They're coming, you know, the full versions are coming, but, you know, you've just got to be patient on a lot of these games. And when they're released, and you've got to enjoy the game ultimately, you know, you've got to find a game that you like playing, and if you enjoy it, then it doesn't become a chore.
Yeah,
and find yourself.
I mean, I'm a train lover. I'm a train lover, but I don't want to like the damn button anymore.
Oh no, I feel you on that. I feel you totally. You know, it's just like what we're doing. We're sending trains out to stations. We're collecting their token. What else is it to do? There's a couple of mini games in there. That's it, really. You know?
Oh wait, we're live. Sales live now. We can buy up. So I'm doing that, and also too, Biscuit, Grimace, and Tataki. Check your wallets. I mean, your whispers right now, and I think one of you I might have sent the same link to. So somebody's probably not going to get the claim. So let me know who didn't get one of their Trump Stake Shares NFTs, because that's what I sent you guys instead of the tokens. So awesome. All right, I purchased my first 3. Now I'm going to multi-account.
Oh yeah, good idea. Good idea.
Absolutely multi-accounting here. I need to call my brother M.R.LEFT and tell him to start purchasing too. Damn it.
Yeah, he's a distributor, isn't he? I saw
Yeah,
that.
he is. Oh wait, that's the wrong. I do not have TSS in that one. Okay.
So 5-minute cooldown instead of a 10-minute cooldown. So this one's gonna go a little faster.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I like it.
Uh-oh. That's
Left,
fair
if you're
enough.
done clicking buttons, you got to send me that clan pass back, or I'll send it to a button clicker, my dude.
Oh, me no. Hey, you saw me. I was.
No, I did. I'm
wombatting right now.
Yeah, I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing
no, I know. I mean, like, there's a couple of them that I don't mind clicking right now. And I mean, like, I'm coming back around on Wombat there. I needed a little break, so I took my break.
Yeah, it is what it is. We're we're casual in the online and clan. It's all good.
Right. Yes. Yeah. I appreciate it. And then, you know what, we're with, I got the Taco. I'm still, pleased with my movement in Taco, but I can't think of one. Well,
what are you doing? Hour runs on the dungeon left?
Say what?
What runs are you doing in the dungeon? Hour, 24-hour?
Oh, I mean, typically last season I would, do a 6-hour before I went off to bed, and then got up and would do, use the candy and either grind it out on 5 minutes during the candy time or 1 hours type of thing, and then do 1 hours through the day type of deal typically. Maybe a 6-hour. But today I've been doing 5-minute grinds like crazy because I wanted to hit that 35K contribution and just see if I could do it, because I'd never done it before. Where you get the Wombat token.
Did you get there?
I am close. I will hit it today if I do 2 more 1-hour deals, and there's 4 hours left in the day. So
got it.
I think we'll get there. So we'll see. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to be worth it to continue to grind that hard for it or not. If I'm working at the computer and I can tab over every 5 minutes and not get too distracted, and then go to another tab afterwards, type of thing,
Should I tell you what's quite good about Wombat Dungeon? A good thing to do is to stake Wombat, their token, and then get to a certain VIP level. I've staked a certain amount of token, and I get 4 packs and a season pass, and I just sell them every month, and they sell straight away. So today I made 350 wax for the season pass and 45 wax for the 4 packs.
Sure. Nice.
And every month I do that, and that's just for staking the Wombat token, and that's what I get out of that game more than grinding it in the dungeon. But we have got a clan as well. We have got our own clan.
Yeah. I should check to see if my timer reset. I'm on VIP 2. I'm not quite enough there. I was looking at doing that this season. I need to step it up. That's a good.
Who's Peter Force? Yeah, we got a new member.
Yeah, dude, Pete Force.
Pete Force.
Hey, it's Pete from the forums.
Awesome.
What's up, Sensei? Yeah, he's a casual yet semi-serious player. He has, like 40,000 MP or something like that, and a bunch of. So he's down to help and click, and he has another buddy who wants to hop in too. So, we're like almost have enough karma to add 2 more players plus. Lil, who's kind of not into it anymore, she's going to pass her NFT on. So we might have a full 7 here coming up soon.
Look at this mining power on this chicken mech right here. 145 there.
And that's double this season.
Yeah.
We can't see anything though left. We got the
you can't
see screen now.
My God, what a jerk I am.
How many people have you got in your clan then, Dangus? You got 7.
This whole time I was like buying in.
Right now we have what is it? We have Left and Lil and myself and Nifty Skaters, Pete Force and Puzzle Man. So that's 6 right now, and then we might have 2 more. So
I've got my own clan going left.
Okay,
you do.
Nice.
That's right.
So we might hit 8 members here total. We'll see. Las Vegas 8, 90,000 MP range. Jesus.
Can we?
I bet you're hitting that 35K contribution every day without problems, though. I mean, if you have that much MP.
Yeah. That's good. That's real good. I should probably get more wombat tokens.
I
Yeah,
think,
should-
I mean, looking at what you get back monthly and stuff, and it's linked to Polygon, so there's a bit more, maybe more liquidity and backing and stability across the platform and token. So it's not like you're hanging it out as hard, perhaps. So I don't know, things to consider.
And they've got another. Have they not got another game coming as well? I remember they had NFTs dropping for another game that they're working on.
The Worlds.
The Worlds,
version? Yeah. So if you have enough of the lands, you can basically run your own dungeon and choose your own collections and award NFTs of your liking, type of deal.
Yeah.
And then so right now that's kind of live. You can get your character and you can train him in a gym and level up your character. And then if you own land, you can mine on that land currently and get the uranium or the coal or the iron or what have you. And there is some sort of crossover. I know right now it's going to start like Dungeon Masters, but there's plans to make, I think they said like PvP type elements and maybe some other type stuff. So I'd have to go back and look at the paper. There's so many papers.
Don't Dangus. There's so many papers. You're right.
Right.
The pain of my life.
I like that you say that you've been stuck. He's stuck at the 90,000 MP range. That's terrible, man. I feel bad for you for being stuck there. Too funny.
I love it.
That's great. What do we got? Hot damn, I'm hovering at 10K and thought I was doing okay. LOL. Hilarious. I don't even know where I'm at right now. Definitely VIP 5 and fixed staking is the way to go.
Yeah. Definitely Las Vegas. That's what I'm at.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, do it left. Do it left. Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Let's see. Where do you see where your level's at? Is it somewhere up here?
Yeah,
it's at the top. Above that pick more NFTs to hide bar on the right side. It has a little pickaxe symbol and a number after it.
Oh yeah, 8590. That's where I'm at. Damn it. Okay. Got some work to do.
Gotta pump those numbers up left.
I know. I noticed like I could move. Well, there were some things that's in my Wombat wallet down at the bottom that I was like, I can get rid of those and put in some higher staking ones, but it's like, oh fuck, I gotta go in that wallet and the whole thing. So I was like, I'll do it. But I wasn't doing it when I didn't have time to do it then. But some of the new Series 2 of the Trump stake shares, those have some pretty decent staking rates as well. I think one of them is like 100, the other one's a little bit more. There they are. 125 for both of those there. The old one's 100. Yeah, sexy. But like I have like one of the this is like from Homeboy. What's his name? Willy Wonka. Sashka. It's one of the pieces he's made, but it's like the only NFT that's given me some of this stuff, the iron. I don't have like any iron, I don't think. Maybe I have some down here. I need more. Oh, yeah, I've got like one iron here, a little iron in my diet here. Just like very little iron, though. And then I went nuts buying all of the Wombat things here because they were super cheap, and I had some EOS. So all these came from the EOS side.
Yeah, I need to work on my EOS side of things.
Yeah, man, there's some weird. That is a freaky place when you go over into Atomic Hub EOS. It's like this is the kind of stuff you find over there. Like whatever, I don't even know. Tasty Talent NFTs. You get these weird little bowls of food and
that's awesome.
Then you got the Dino Park NFTs. I got one of those. Just it's like, what can I do?
Legit.
Wombat Champs. Oh, and then this is some weird game. King's Thrones. Crazy stuff over here. There's like games over there. You know what I mean? Like people build stuff over there.
Games over on EOS, are they?
Hero Zero Game. That's from, I mean, it's crazy. When I went over there, I was like, there's a train game over there too, a different train game. I've got some of the pieces, but they don't stake in here, sadly. And it's like pretty elaborate, but I'm like, fuck, I'm not doing another fucking train game.
How do you connect to EOS? Can you connect EOS through
Wombat Wallet?
Wombat Wallet, yeah.
Well, no, Alcor as well.
Okay, yeah. Is there a market? Is there a market? So then, as soon as you do it through Wombat Wallet, you can get on Atomic Hub, yeah, and find the marketplace there.
Yeah, you got to get out there and get collecting. Yeah, I basically am a 6-hour runner. That's kind of my MO.
Yeah, I'm a 1 day runner, I'm afraid. The 5-minute runs, those days are done. I'm doing just 1 day runs for now. I might get back into it.
Yeah. I remember when I was doing 5-minute runs all day long like an idiot.
Yeah.
Before it even mattered, Yeah. I was like, I wish I had that gumption now.
Yeah, and then you get to that monthly payout, and it's like you look at what you got for the monthly payout, and you're like, really?
That is
all that grinding.
That's why I brought up this conversation a little bit at the beginning. Is like, what the F, man? Yeah. What in the F is going on? Like, because I like those dudes from the train. They've been on the show millions of moons ago. They're nice guys. Like, I mean, at the same time, like, I understand. Like, just from trying to do the movie City Cinema and thinking that I'd be farther along and whatever, you know what I mean? And their thing is pretty elaborate, and there's like a lot of parts, and like I get where they're going and what they want it to be, But then I wonder, because they have that Hello Roller Coaster game that they launched, and then it's like, well, what are you guys? What are they together? Is it a thing? Because they you kind of need the token in that Hello Coaster, like, you know what I mean? It's a token that is required to do a few of the actions.
Oh, really?
So, I got into the park coaster thing there. So like, you get like an NFT every month, a different roller coaster track, this, that, or whatever. And I'm just like, well, what are they doing with that? What are they doing with it? I mean, I just don't know, like, did they like, oh, we fucked the train of the century, so let's start building something else and kind of connect it too, because we didn't, you know what I mean? Like, technology is a different place. We can't go back. I don't know. I'm just
like a bit similar to Coin Pirates. Is it Coin Pirates? They did something similar, didn't they? They released the
blockchain.
Yeah, and started another, and it's when a project does that, I'm a bit like you.
I mean, it's the same game, but it's only on mobile. Which with these things, I can't do the mobile pirating. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, no. Yeah. So, and it looks way better. I did open it up, check out the demo, and I'm like, God, the graphics are way sicker, and good on them. And they got paid to move to that other chain. They gave them like 20 grand or something like that to help them build on that chain. So like, I can't fault them for doing it. But you know what I mean? Like, shit. That's what we're setting up to do, essentially, is not fully leave wax, like, like the movie City Cinema out and some of these things will be there, but like, cut to a year from now, like, most of the stuff we're going to be doing is not going to be here. You know what I mean?
Like, you are going to be able to. I've already put over one of my wax NFTs over to Ethereum. The bridge is there already, but they're just implementing collections slowly but surely. It's not every collection; it's a slow release, if you like. So, but eventually, I can see it all being able. You're going to be able to, import the whole. It'll be user's choice of what you want to put on the Ethereum side or the wax side.
Yeah, and that's we're definitely gonna utilize that feature, that tool. And set up, so we can transfer wax NFTs to the main net, to Ethereum, but like, at the same time though too, it's like, I don't think that that's where we're going to be. Like, I keep trying to go and play on the big stage, but every time I am like, we're about to do it, our left token, ERC20 token, it's like, here we are, we're launching now. And then it's like, oh crap. And then kind of the similar thing that's happened with the dummy bears, where I'm like, I'm ready to do this, but it's like, I don't want to do it when gas is up as high as it is right now, consistently high. It's not even at nighttime. It's not even coming down right now, you know?
Yeah, this
Thank
is
you,
where
Pepe, Pooh, Wojak, all you meme coins that are coming out.
Pepe, we see the old Pepe one.
That shit's going nuts.
Yeah.
And the raddest thing about the Pepe coin too is like, well, there's a couple of theories I have about all these meme coins that are coming out. It's like, one, it's like a big like fuck you to the US dollar, and with all the banks crashing and stuff, it's kind of comical that people are like putting their money into these funny little cartoon characters and everything, right?
Yeah. I mean,
the other thing is, it's like these are signs of bull run times coming, when these little narratives and these little pockets start having their little moments. And then the other thing is, like, going back to Pulse Chain, all your Pepe tokens are going to be doubled once that fucking chain launches too. You know what I mean? So the people that are playing
forks. I mean, they're going to choose which one's the winner. I mean, I don't see Pepe and Pepe being simultaneously maintained.
No. It'll be like, you know, like people will take that Pepe immediately and move it into Pulse or Pulse X or into Hex, or they'll swap it back over to the mainnet, so they have, you know, more Pepe over there. You know, that's like it's like who are you? How are you planning to play it? I think is the way. And so
I think that pulse split's going to be just interesting for a lot of these projects. You know, I mean, coins is one thing, but like splitting an entire NFT collection and putting it on 2 chains and then giving the users the decision of which chain do you really want to give the value to. It's going to be
I mean, you know? That's right. That makes a lot of sense, and it's going to confuse a couple of communities and collections and stuff. But 100%. I feel like what we're, from like the Left House point of view, like I was like, fuck, I want to launch the dummies before Pulse goes live, so that we do get the double copies over there, because since we plan on building on, you know, multiple chains and stuff like that, that's the way I'm sort of looking at it. Like, you know, the Action Family Club card is your key ticket to get into all Left House things on Wax. You know, the dummy bear was supposedly, and maybe still will be, an ETH thing, and maybe if that's the case, it'll only be like something that we just lock up and stake, you know, and then like we'll have a version of it on Pulse, and those are just keys to those chains, but they're all the same kind of. They're doing the same thing for the same ecosystem, just on different chains. That's the kind of the way, you know. But if you're only on one chain and you're trying to, and then like half your community is like, fuck you, we're going over here, it gives people the opportunity, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it necessarily gets confused. It just creates opportunity.
But Left, isn't it ultimately up to the, like, from a gaming perspective, isn't it up to the game makers on what chain they have their NFTs? You know,
it will be if their assets have to be compatible with something playable, you know.
Right, and then like that's Avalon.
So yeah, Avalon, but they've made it that way, yeah, because they release NFTs on multiple chains,
on Poly and on
Wax. Say a game like Sandbox, where their NFTs have migrated into a layer 2 solution, Poly, and all of a sudden now you're going to get this all your NFTs that you own in the Sandbox, you're going to get them on Pulse chain, but they're just going to be a JPEG, if you like, in that respect, because if Sandbox have decided that their layer 2, what they're using for their game assets, is going to be Polygon, then the others are just bits of art, if you like, on the Pulse chain side, because it's ultimately the game maker's decision, isn't it?
Yeah, it will.
If it's a centralized thing, like, you know, a lot of these games are centralized,
right? Yeah, if it's a game, you know, like that's certain NFTs are going to need certain technologies, right, to be able to function in that realm or whatever. Kind of the way what I'm seeing or talking about for Left House, it's just it'll be your key or your ticket to get into the theaters, or, you know, these types of areas and things that we're like building, right? So it just depends, like, if it, you know, on what I think the parameters of that NFT needs to be or whatever, you know, like, certain, you're right, like they'll just be the JPEG representation or whatever,
exactly,
you know.
It'll be up to the creator, and also up to you know, Pulse chain, what bridges they allow as well, you know, because not all bridges will be open. I wouldn't have thought straight away. I think they're going to be releasing, you know, certain bridges for certain assets. I
Yeah.
would have thought.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot
Just
of
like they're doing with the
already
token. Just
yeah, I'm just saying there's a lot of DApps and swap, things that are ready to go as soon as it launches, So I mean, it's gonna be wild. It's going to be really exciting and crazy.
Have you got any
like
tactics
confusing.
on what you're planning to do? Because on a
Nothing.
normal, because on a normal fork, normally it's a case of sell, isn't it? Like when Bitcoin forked into Bitcoin Cash, it was like sell your Bitcoin Cash straight away. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's the general way of in my head. But when you see what he's done and he's this is slightly different, you say, with what Richard's done. He's copied it completely. Uniswap. He's got that copy of Uniswap and gasless transactions. Why would you not stay on that chain? It's the reality of it. But it's all about how many people are going to migrate over to that. There's the Hex community, they're big, but the bigger picture, is it bigger than Ethereum?
Right.
And will it get bigger than Ethereum? I mean,
yeah.
Who knows?
That is the question. Yeah. That's a great question too. It's true, but I mean, I was sort of like looking at it at one point where it was like, oh, well, Chainlink and things that are more ETH centric, like I'll probably move back to the ETH side or whatever, But then I was like, now I'm thinking like the more to the opposite, where it's like probably not do anything. If anything, I'll exchange, certain ETH tokens into Pulse and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And kind of try to grow that bag and then create 3 wallets and split it into 3. That's my plan.
I think the real winners in any of this, be it Pulse, Hex, what any of these tokens or cryptocurrencies, is to just keep hold of them and have a long-term mindset. Like if you've got Hex, that's why I like Hex, because you can stake the token and stake it for a certain amount of years. My advice would be get your Hex, stake it for 10 years, come back in 10 years, see where it's at.
Yeah.
If you've got 10 years to play with, in your
yeah. Are you a 5555 staker?
I'm not, but I'm about to. I bought myself a bag of Hex and I'm gonna do the 5.
To do it. Yeah. The masses will wait for a low-cost gasless option before hopping on ETH.
But the option's there already with in the gaming sector, it's there with Polygon and Layer 2 solutions.
Yeah, Polygon's kind of like, they got a lot, not even just games. They've got a lot of the more major business people kind of coming in over there and setting up.
Yeah.
So when does that get too clogged and break, huh? Or did it already do that?
But they've had issues as well. Matic have had it. Polygon have had issues. So
they definitely have. Yeah, no, I mean, I'll pull it up after this round of Crittercraft, but we're gonna do the explosion style. I'm gonna go in right now. If you haven't already, !play, this would be the time to do it right now. We got 49 billion people watching the show right now. Only 16 million have entered into this round of Grub Bathhouse, Left House, Crittercraft, Grub Explosion. It's a long title, I know, but if you want to jump and do it now, it's a long game title.
I keep forgetting to buy the Trump stake shares. The cooldown's running out.
Yeah.
I've come on here to buy these for the games, and I'm just going to end up chatting and not getting in there. Oh, sorry, Game Zone crew, yet again, I forgot.
Yeah, how many Moonbass? How many Trump stake shares have you been able to purchase today? I want to see numbers from people so far. Where are you guys at? 21 in. All right, I'm going to do this I'll do this for 1,500 TSS. So you can buy the max as you win this. Are you ready for this? What do we got here from Red Eye? Agree with Polygon and gaming. Just sucks when I spend 50 on gas and Uniswap fees to buy a new token. This is correct. This is why, like right now you could take, you fucking have to pay for the goddamn swap. But if you swapped everything over to Arbitrum, then you're swapping Arbitron to Poly, or you can just swap it over to Poly. You know what I mean? And just live over there. That's kind of what I've been thinking lately. It's there's a couple of these other places to go now. You know what I mean? And you can trade, you can do things without redonkulous gas prices.
Yeah, I think I've paid up to like not far shy of $200 before for a gas fee.
Yeah, but I say wait, hold all your stuff in MetaMask that you can, so when Pulse Chain launches, you get the double copy of it in the Pulse version. All right, I'm going in the Critter Craft. Here we go. Crubfish. Explosion time, guys. Explode, explode, explode. 15 million TSS on the 1,000, 100. There it is. Okie dokie. And but yeah, I was thinking of the Veggie Farm game. They have a vote out right now to sort of change or deal with like a gas price issue on Poly. They were talking about a little bit in there. So like, how do you guys want us to handle this? Do this or that? Can't remember what it is. And they're having a giveaway right now too. So we'll check that. We'll check it out.
How are you finding that game, Left?
That's one that I still hit every day. I love it. It's fun.
Are you playing it for fun or are you playing it to earn?
A little bit of both. You know what I mean? I'm pretty maxed out right now. I need to buy one more vault so I can go up. There's some new style of game or something like that that's coming to it soon too. So that's pretty exciting to me. Oh my gosh, 8 box. You done it. Oh, once again with 8 kills. 8 kills. Please drop me your thingy again, your wallet. Waxy wallet. That is a let's go. Thank you so much. All right, so 1,500 TSS coming your way.
Is there somebody in the back room right now?
Yeah, I think I did hear the doorbell. I'll let them in a second here. All right, let me send this off, and then yeah, I think we have another distributor here in the green room. Let's bring him on in. There he is.
Hello. How are you guys doing?
Yes, Mr. Prime Rogue.
What's up, Prime?
Hey, Gangas. Hey, Buddha. Hey, Mr. Left.
Good to see you. Welcome to the distributors meeting.
All good.
Doing well.
Part of my delay, I was doing business.
Good.
With Rogue the dog.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Was he making some more decisions for your
oh yes
TSS multipliers?
I'm trying to give away some TSS right now, but takers seem to be limited.
Yeah. What's up with that, guys? Jeez Louise.
I mean, Donald Trump would enjoy these rug pulls.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But hey, how are you guys doing?
We're doing well, doing good. Yeah, we're kind of talking about the state of wax and how we feel about it and where it's, how it's treated us over the last year or two, however long you've been in this space. And, you're bringing up a point here. Like, I'm a little bit shocked that it's hard for you to give away TSS.
Well, I don't know if there's enough exposure. I mean, I've already received one farmer's coin, which is worth 0.009 wax. In exchange for 5K and something from Mining Network. But I'm still looking for about 8 more rug collections. So if you check the Left House Discord, the online in, or my own Discord, you'll find what you need to send. And also, the choices are limited, guys. But right now, I did promise that if you guys have the time before the end of stream, the prettiest rug pull NFT sent to me will get 25,000 TSS.
Damn.
Maybe I should drop the wallet in the chat in case someone wants 25K TSS.
Look at that right there. That's baller status, right?
Yeah.
But I can't.
I haven't given away that much. That's
No.
impressive.
I got to get rid of the 4 million somehow.
No, I understand. I understand.
Is there going to be some, like, so we're on the common NFTs at the moment. Is it a case of there are only going to be commons that get released for TSS and then they've got to get blended up, or is there going to be an opportunity later on down the line to buy maybe some uncommons?
That's the thing. Yes, I mean, there's going to be a price tag on the 1 of 1.
Yeah,
somebody
Right.
will be
Got it.
able to
Yeah,
buy the
yeah,
one
yeah,
of
got you.
one.
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
going
If
to be
they
a thing of
have
absolute
enough of
beauty.
this, so you're dropping 25,000 tokens on somebody. You're just like, whoa.
And right
Yeah.
now, I mean, guys, if you're open to do the voting before the end of stream, right now we only have 3 candidates. Maybe that'll change, but
All right, let me read this here so I can understand what the heck is going on. Flash TSS distribution 6 of 13, Piss on the Rug edition. First account to send an obsolete tear monster absolutely to prime row gifts gets 5K TSS. Winners will receive TSS at 2 p.m. PST. Flash TSS distribution 7 of 13, Piss on the Rug edition. First account to send an obsolete My Drone game accessory. Wait, how do you Myrad?
I have no idea.
I don't fucking know how to say these words.
No
To
fucking.
Prime Row Gifts gets 5K TSS. Winner will receive TSS at 2 p.m. All right. Interim Flash TSS distribution special announcement. The account that sends me the prettiest NFT for any rug or Ponzi project, as voted upon me and the Left House TSS distribution committee, it will have, if we have time on stream during our meeting, you will receive 25,000 TSS. That's amazing. That's a really fun one right there.
They only have 8 minutes to get it in, too.
Holy crap.
And we're not talking about them actually sending a valuable NFT. We're talking about an NFT from any rug.
Yeah.
I have to send you
I've got a few of those I could send.
Go ahead, mate.
Yeah.
We're going
Nice
to be voting
one.
on our own NFT sends here in a second.
One of your own? Oh, he said.
No, I like one that I sent of a rug.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm thinking of some right now.
I mean, right now, I think we all know. If we had to look at it, I would know who the winner was right now. I think based on unanimous consent. But
wait a minute, did I? Oh, okay. I still have a minute.
I still need to do 6 more of these.
Amazing. Okay, wait. Chris VKC is saying check Farmer's Coin for.
Oh, is it Chris who won it? GG's, Chris. I already sent you your 10K for the Farmer's Coin and the Mining Network. How do I check something for backed wax?
Yeah, what's that all about? I don't even know what that means. Sounds special.
It does.
I'm into special stuff.
Backed with wax. You can put a token that on an NFT. Typically, it's only the wax token.
Right.
In fact, I think it's only the wax token. And once you burn it, it's released to your account.
Well, let's burn it and let's see.
And you used to be able to see that stuff on Atomic Hub and stuff, but I think they moved away from it for certain.
Well, people are getting screwed.
Hold the phone. Chris says it wasn't him.
Oh,
no, it wasn't.
Wow.
And
Wow.
I was gonna burn it anyway, but
a lot of people use it to bypass like secondary market fees, so they kind of try to take down on that as well.
Wait,
there was no burnt wax in it. I must confirm. Burnt. Backed.
What are you guys talking about in the chat? I'm lost.
But that is not the spirit of this game.
Are you guys trying to find the link or what? What do you guys? I can't understand the chat right now. Does anybody want to clear this up for me? Am I lost?
Chris VKC, that is a big affirmative. How would you possibly know that, good sir? That is my favorite color for that type of thing. Yes, of human.
Deals are happening right now live.
Yeah, they're going down, aren't they, live?
Oh, we're getting close too. We got 230 have been claimed out of the 300.
Nice.
Let's do another TSS giveaway here by way of the Grubfish.
My wife claimed her first ever 3 TSS.
Whoa.
Yeah, insider trading in this house.
Welcome to the club. That's awesome. Jump right on in there with your exclamation point plays. You're doing the right thing if you've already done it. If you haven't, get in line and jump in the bathhouse. We're giving away TSS.
Yeah.
TSS.
It gets hot in the sauna.
Oh, yeah. If you guys don't know what the heck TSS is and you're sitting here going, what the fuck? The Trump Stake Shares is a game. There's the Trump Stake Shares token. The only thing you can purchase with the Trump Stake Shares token is the Trump Stake Shares NFTs. As of now, there's a sale every Thursday. Look for random sales here and there at middle of the night whatever, you know, like they could happen, but always know that there'll be a sale on Thursdays. And this is a game that leads up to a 1-of-1. All of these commons will blend into the uncommons, or you'll be able to purchase uncommons depending on how much TSS you are holding. You know, the price is going to go up. We're at 500 for the commons right now. I can't tell you what the uncommons are. I have no idea yet. But Uncle Vis might have some knowledge on that, but he won't tell you. So then, yeah, we'll get all the way up to the top one. Like I said, if you have enough TSS, you will be able to purchase it. I have no clue how much that's going to cost. I'm imagining more than anybody will be able to afford. And yeah, you'll win a bunch of tokens and NFTs. It'll be very valuable. We're going to time this. I said a year last week. I don't think it'll be a year. I think we'll do it when the market is hot, when we're in the middle of the bull. That's the idea. And it's sort of dependent on how many players, how many people we can get going in this. I feel like to increase the pot, you know, like I'm going to be holding auctions for some of the pieces that are made within the piece. I had some that I didn't really promote them. They're dead right now. So I'll start them up again. Any purchases of the, you know, from these auctions will go into the prize pool. And yeah, that's kind of the deal.
I sent you a little rug piece there.
Nice. 3 more minutes to get them in, guys.
Yeah.
And I'm posting the last 6 5K ones as we speak. Shout out to Stabby Quack for sending me a spreadsheet of all the rugs that they're looking at for Scammer Coin, which is an amazing project.
Hell yeah. Scammer Coin.
Mm-hmm.
What are they doing?
Scammers World or whatever? Is that what it is?
Oh, it's Scammers World, where you can get Scammers Coin and redeem them for something.
There you go.
Yeah.
So they're reusing assets from old projects and gamifying it.
That is so cool.
Yeah,
I've never heard of some of these rugs.
I mean, I've heard this has happened on Ethereum with some of the PvP collections where they've gone rugged and then the community revives and then, you know, kicks it back up. It would be fun to see that happen with some of these cards, you know, some of these rugs on wax that were for games, to see them go into something else.
The designs on some of them are not half bad.
Yeah. It's tricky with the secondary perpetual market fees and even mass burning, giving RAM back to those rugging creators, arguably. Yeah. But if you want to give back to some of the community members that, you know, maybe are shared with these other creator communities, it makes sense, you know. So
or maybe what you do, I got it, you take all the images out and you remake the NFTs with the art that they rugged out on and just left, you know what I mean? Like, and so that way you're not giving back to them anymore. We just steal their art.
I love it.
Right? You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing essentially, except they're like, they're just going to let it graveyard in the wax ecosystem, might as well steal it.
No, but it is nice to see Scammers Universe cleaning these up to a certain extent. I mean, I literally manually bought 100 Farmers Coin at some point just out of principle.
Where do we send the NFTs? Grimace is asking.
Primero, Primero without the GUE gifts. My gift wallet. I can type it in private chat.
Yeah, I was going to do the same, copy it and drop it in there for them.
I mean, I guess we could give people like a 2 to 3 minute extension until 3:02.
You're the boss, you know. You can do whatever you want.
We'll give a 5-minute extension until I finish.
Yeah, let's have a look.
All right, there is the NFT address you send the address you send your NFTs to there.
This is going to be like a rug pull beauty pageant.
So cool. Such a great idea. All right, rock and roll. We're going into the grub pond. Explosion, guys. Explode. Do your best to take out as many grubs as you can. Explosion time. Whoa, that was beautiful. That was a big one. Let's see, where are we at? How many do we have left here? Taking the time. What is this? I'm seeing Alcor Swap V2 now live on Alcor. Has anybody messed around with the new swapper?
Yeah, it does multi-route.
Wow, okay.
Very cool.
275, 278 have now been purchased. So we're getting down to the last 20, 22.
Getting down there.
Well,
Wow.
with this new TSS hitting the market, you know, I'm not saying anything, but who knows? Maybe.
God, hey, you just keep doing it, buddy. I don't know what your special sauce is or your secret, but
I was too lazy to mint an NFT and sell it for 0.1 wax as my special sauce.
Well, here you go, Got 8 and Tataki. I'm going to send it to you. Send me your address as well, too. Whoops, hit the wrong button there. Yeah. Oh, I need. Well, let me see. Do I copy it? No, I still have. No. That's Prime. I was about to send it to Prime. Wrong feller. All right. Let's see.
Fishing Lands. I want Fishing Lands NFTs.
Fishing Lands NFTs. I forgot about that one. I have some of those.
There's a couple of those.
Oh,
Well,
man.
I got some of that. I could go. I could collect right now.
Is the
Forgot
website
about
still
that game. What was that?
Sorry?
I said, is the website for that one still alive left? Have you checked?
Oh, no
Ooh,
idea.
Shit, that's a good question. I don't know. Is it not?
I'm
Don't
just
scare
saying.
me.
I'm
Buddha,
just saying.
you're in there, right?
I'm just saying it's a piss on the rug edition. Nothing more than that.
Oh yeah, no hate.
No hate. No hate.
The one
at
I
all.
sent was Hidden Gems. I don't know if anyone remembers that one or not. It was like a gem match 3 type game where you
Oh,
bought the
man.
assets and stuff. It was decent actually, and they had like giveaways, kind of like Block Spin, where top people would get awards every week, and did collabs. And then one day the dude just disappeared.
They are really starting to come in now.
There was another pirate game that I was playing that disappeared. Lost Soul Sailors or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I liked it. And it was crazy too, because they released pets, which was part of the battle game. And then nothing, gone. Website gone. Discord gone.
I love it when a project rugs and then they don't have enough RAM to open the packs that they left behind.
Damn.
Yes.
All right, Tataki and Ga8 Ox, check your wallets. You should be able to purchase some of these Trump stake shares now. I sent you guys both enough to purchase 3 each.
You better move. There's only 2 left.
Oh, geez, Louise. That is right. Let me refresh over here, see what it looks like.
And there are 2 minutes left until the close of the rug beauty pageant.
Hey, dude, that was some good timing. 1 left.
1 down to 1.
So I just want to remind anybody that as a distributor, I was buying all these NFTs today just to put into blends and other things and give away and make the game much more of a maze than it needs to be for any reason other than just to do it. But,
Yeah, no, that's good. That's
Point.
good.
I've also picked up 6 to give away on top of the 3 that my wife picked up.
There you go.
That's awesome. That's what I've been doing, picking them
Oh,
up.
so they're
too.
sold out.
Yep, all gone.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
what is
was
that? Is that week 3 or 4 that we have done this now?
4, I think.
Okay.
And I was going to say 3. I think we released on 420. So that was,
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
so this is week 3.
And we did a flash sale on the first one, so 600, so 1,200 of these things have gone out into the world.
1,200 have gone out already. Crikey.
That's right.
That's beautiful.
That is right. 1,200.
I got to see how I'm doing numbers wise here.
Yeah.
I think I've got 6 or 9.
I have a lot somewhere.
And they're all going to go out to the game zone.
Uh-huh. That's right.
Oh, it's closing time for the rug pull beauty pageant. If anyone, yeah, do you want me to share my screen so we can take a look?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
go on,
please.
yeah, let's have a look.
Let's see this.
All right. Let me just move StreamYards down to another monitor. I think we have some very, very nice contenders for the bonus prize.
Hey, Nate. I bought more than 3 today. Nice one, Chucky.
Nice, Chucky.
Marklar is going to have some, I believe, Marklar from the Bongsley Institute for Higher Learning is going to have some that he will be giving away, from what I understand, via one method or another. I may or may not have hooked him up with some TSS.
Nice. Got a box. There's the blend is not there's no blend link yet. There's no available blend yet. We're waiting until enough of the commons are out there in the ecosystem before we feel we're ready to go to the next level. Including
the ones that I have on the NFT Hive Craft currently, and I have 184.
Oh my goodness. 184.
Yes,
wow.
That's a chunk.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm not playing the game somehow. All right.
Trappier, I wish I could answer that question for you. I can't, though.
One last refresh, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm in the dark on some of those things. All right, here we are.
So we have received a Velasic from Mining.
Hey, that's not a rug pull. That's still in the top 10 on the DApp radars.
Oh, no, that was classified as a Ponzi scheme.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, maybe.
That was a special edition.
I won't argue that.
We received a farmer's coin, which has been burned.
Oh, Blue Duck's in there.
Did somebody send you a Trump Steak shares? Because that would be the winner for me.
Oh no, those are the ones I got to give away.
Damn it.
So we've got Viola from Anemizations here.
Okay, all right.
We have Ridley from Marine Battle, and I have to say I'm very predisposed to this.
Yeah, I'm feeling that one a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We have a promo pack with a gem inside. I presume.
Oh, that hurts. I like the guy that made that one. That's a bummer.
Which one? Hidden Gems?
Yeah.
You get in contact with his ass. He disappeared from the scene. He literally just MIA'd. Like his Discord's like, what happened to the guy? And then like someone said like, oh, he broke up with his girlfriend and things went sideways or some shit, right? And then like he literally was gone for 6 to 8 months, and then people have been like watching his wallet. Somebody posted up, they're like, he just bought a bunch of cogs. What the fuck?
That's amazing. That's amazing that people like they checked his wallet every day.
That's there's a couple people on there who just were fucking salty about the whole thing, you know?
Yeah.
You know, people hold grudges.
Oh, bummer.
Ooh, look at that one.
But then there's Blue Dack too. Blue Dack is a pretty. Are you trying to open this piece right now?
Oh, I just opened the pack. Yes, we got a Violet Star.
Oh, that's what was inside. Beauty.
Oh, this is a drop.
I enjoyed legit, that was a fun game to play and stuff. You know, I thought that thing had legs, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, they absolutely. I agree with that.
So we do have 4 contenders for 25K TSS.
I'm going Riley.
I'm going Ridley. Yes.
Ridley. Sorry, Ridley. Ridley Scott.
What about the other members of the panel?
Blue Dack. Fuck.
Blue Dack. I'd say Blue Dack. Yeah.
God,
have they disappeared then? No, nightmare Blue Dack. I lost some money on Blue Dack. That's when they stopped doing liquidity pools.
That's what got you on the. Oh God.
Well, it's impermanent loss in general in all liquidity pools. Like,
sure.
It's just not a good look. Do you know what I mean? For me, so I'm not. I don't participate in. I don't like it.
What is Dangus voting for?
I'll vote Ridley just to make it a clear-cut vote. How about?
Yeah, I think Ridley is the big winner chicken dinner.
All
but
right.
Since we have 4 participants, I am going to send each of them 5,000 TSS as consolation prizes. And whoever sent me Ridley is going to get 25K.
Ridley looks like that girl you went to school with that just like, annoyed the shit out of you, and like, but she was always there, like theater major.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
I think Chris sent this to me, and if he did, he is like in sync with me. I can, like, to say the least. All right, I'm going to be sending that TSS out, so I'm going to stop presenting right now and get into blocks. You guys should have your TSS in the next couple of minutes.
All right, let's do another Critograph. We'll do this for a Trump Steak Shares NFT. Ooh, la la. Yeah, Ridley is the
Who
best.
is LFCE4.wham? Whoever this is has sent me like is getting most of the TSS.
Really
Clever fella.
Playing to win. Play to win. Play to win. All right.
Mhm.
Simple move right there. All you had to do is send in a rug NFT to get 25,000. What a move. Sweet move. All right, everybody, you guys know this too. You know, I just have to say this as you do, but we don't follow our advice. We're not advisors. None of this is this stupid things that we might have done or did or whatever, or think we might do, and that cannot influence you whatsoever.
Never.
None. Never. Please. Unless it's Vis, then you know, that's all right. I'm his financial advisor, and we made it an agreement and a deal, but it's private.
Yeah. Everybody else, stay safe out there.
Yeah, stay safe.
Yeah.
Vis is the only one that can listen to me on this show about anything I say financially. Okay. It's just the way it goes. All right, let's run it. Let's run that grub explosion style. It's so easy. The explosion style just takes care of everything. If somebody left, they can't win. They can't explode.
Absolutely. You know, I found something really interesting out yesterday. Some of you might have already known this, but I wasn't told what server it is. But apparently there is a Discord server that somehow alerts people anytime a grubfish goes live on any Twitch channel.
Holy crap.
I was told this yesterday, and I believe I 100% believe the person who told me.
Yeah, I believe that, to be fair.
Yeah.
It explains a lot, too.
Yeah.
So it's like the secret grub network is what we're
It seems like
here.
Yeah.
You can picture people, can't you, with their computer screens with like 7 Twitch channels or 10 streamers just entering in every single grubfish game.
Grimace, I sent you that whisper.
Yeah. All right. I believe it. Makes sense. Secret grub gang. I'm sure it's the same with like marbles and stuff for prizes and other ones, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Underground Grub Railroad, man. It's serious business. Taki coming in hard with 8 kills.
Wow.
8 kills. Not bad.
Decent.
I'm going to drop this right on your head in your whisper. And and also Grimace, I sent you that one from earlier in the show as well too. So you guys are all NFT'd up. Congratulations there.
I just need to find out who sent me the gems pack. So I'm going back to look through my blocks because I burnt it. So
that was me, Prime.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah,
you are getting your 5K in a moment, good sir.
All right.
Distributors passing tokens to distributors. I love it. You guys are just like JP Morgan and like one of the other banks.
Yeah, buddy.
This is cool.
Hey, Dangus, you're 432, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Okay.
432B. Yeah.
I got you.
Or 23B, excuse me. Or
you
something.
guys, Crittercraft is
I don't know my own address. 23. There we go.
Well, well done, good
like
sir.
Jordan. I'm for Jordan. But
yo. That's good.
I feel like we need to do something absolutely fucking insane to give away a pretty good amount of TSS. But my previous
What do you mean? You just did.
Yeah, but something even crazier.
You want to go a lot bigger.
When Left was talking about that, it just made me think about orange juice futures and stuff like that. It makes me want to do.
Yes. I mean, that's my point is like it. Well, I mean, if we give away that much, then it's going to probably, push the other distributors to have to give away that much too. I mean, because, right now somebody who's sitting on 25,000, like you would think that's a lot, you could buy a lot of NFTs with that, right? Like the common ones, like, I don't know how many, like maybe you can only buy 25 uncommons, right? I don't know if they're going to be 1,000 or not.
Yeah.
So maybe that's not that much when I think about it that way.
I'm not quite sure. I just know that I have a lot of TSS.
Yeah. Well, I think one thing, we were talking a little bit about exposure earlier, and since that we know that we'll be doing sales every Thursday, I can start locking that in and start promoting that on all the channels and stuff. Hopefully, bring more people in. My only concern is if somebody gets so far ahead that it's like, man, nobody's gonna be able to catch up with it. It's like we always have to have the speed round.
That's true.
I think, you know, so like if we're noticing on these numbers here, oh crap, somebody's way out ahead, or with the NFTs one. How do I get to the NFTs one again? Just go to the Trump left schema.
And you put the template. Yeah.
You saying you're trying to nerf Buddha? Is that what you're trying to say right now?
Oh no, not necessarily. Okay, here we go. Right. Yeah. So like, you know, Uncle Dangus sitting on a lot, but like, yeah, Moonbass right now. He's back in the lead.
Wow.
He fell out of the lead and he's back in.
Moonbass and Uga.
Uga's there.
Yeah, Uga's in it to win it.
But if we combine my 35 and 33, that's 68. So that would put me in 4th place. Although 3 of those are being given away. 3.
Red Eye.
What's up?
How are we?
Hey,
Welcome.
what's up, Red Eye?
Welcome, good sir.
Yeah.
How's the world?
Going all right. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. A lot late.
Never late. Not here.
Right on.
The way we operate as distributors is we do what we want when we want, just like Uncle Trump would do.
Oh, I still have one other distribution that's going on and that no one's participating in except for Buzz King. It was send me a one-on-one NFT you've made yourself and get at least 500 TSS. But I've been quite generous so far.
Oh wow!
I could probably do that one.
Rock and roll.
It could literally be a shit stain, like
from like the little doo-doo stains. You mean?
Yeah, but their own personal shit stain. I'll accept.
Oh, that too. Yeah, yeah. I don't have the patent on that. I don't have copyright on poops. Wish I did, man. Do you think how rich I'd be if I had the copyright on poop? I'd be crushing it right now.
When I was in college, there was actually a thing on, I don't know if it was MySpace or Reddit or one of those things where people would take pictures of their own dumps and post them. People would rate them. I think it was called Rate My Dump.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think we have nothing to worry about right now. The numbers look pretty decent. I feel like, you know, like we're in good place. We're in good ways right now.
Well, especially if you're limiting the number of purchasable TSS for each drop and doing like 3 or 5 instead of 20, I think that kind of like allows us to keep the ecosystem vibrant.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's like, you know, like one problem I'm having right now, I need to figure out some solution to the little doo-doo stains is like, there's so many better avenues and ways right now to get to TSS that it's kind of like, you know, I'm like, do I just flush it down the toilet? Do I just rug the rest of them? Or what do we do with the little doo-doo stains? That's what my office is freaking out about right now.
Well, I think that at some point there is going to be a paucity of TSS on the market, and at that point, I think little doo-doo stains are probably going to be in high demand.
That's a good point.
We're a cartel. I mean, we need to form that DAO, which I set up for us.
Yes. Yeah, we need everybody's address. We need to send our addresses to Prime Rogue, all of the distributors, because so we can get in on the proper DAO channels for voting and whatnot.
You can simply just update the doo-doo stain values as MSMP82 is suggesting, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a good idea.
Or you can add in like that burn mechanic like I did for the stakes if you wanted to do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And on that one, you can set in like a random token distribution, which is, I don't quite understand yet on NFT Hive, but you can give like a range and then.
Oh, yeah, a range of integers. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
What?
But
that's crazy.
But it's like it takes the total possible value. So if you put the top end at like some crazy ass number and then make it so you can burn 100 of them, then you have to put in, 100x of that crazy ass number. Unless I don't understand how to set up the craft, which is entirely possible.
This is not a promise, but my good friend
it's
a threat. Well, it's a threat towards me. My good friend TD at NFT Gamer TV has designed this thing that he's talked about publicly. So it's basically like it's a geocaching type thing where he posts a picture of himself in front of like a a random like building or something, and you have to drop a pin on a map to basically snipe him as if you're killing him. And if you're within a 10-meter radius of where he is, I can't tell you where he is, but he was somewhere on 6th Street in Austin, a very well-known location. In the first one, you would get an NFT Gamer TV ticket. I was thinking like maybe I can adapt his thing and post pictures of myself in famous places worldwide, or of any of you, and that could be a TSS distribution mechanism.
Yo.
Nice. Yeah, I watched TD presenting it the other day. I think it was on Taco Tuesday, and he made mention that it was going to be set up for like any creators to be able to come in and use those tools and set up their own map scavenger hunt and decide on what the
was at a strip club
are. So I mean, yeah, if that goes live soon, that'd be a great TSS distribution method.
It would, and we could totally. And I mean, knowing TD, I'm pretty sure he has the code to implement a random integer for the drop rate. Or hell, 100%. It could even sometimes be an NFT itself.
100%. But yeah, that would be really cool to be able to integrate that just for the hell of it, because it'd be. Oh yeah, it looks awesome. Shout out to
it is. I've been play testing the living shit out of it.
Wow, that's cool.
But I feel bad because every time I use it, I'm not going to tell you the location. It's not a strip club though. You end up shooting the bouncer who's sitting in front of the venue.
Oh wow,
which is kind of sad.
Yeah,
I've shot him about.
Drupfish is live right now. Explode, please explode. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to interrupt.
I just want to make people work for their meat. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree. But
I have to say, apologies to TSS collectors. I know I got it out in time for this week's drop, but my previously highly convoluted 21 NFT series kind of gave me a massive headache in terms of actually calculating the prize pool. So it took me 2 weeks to do it, and I had to build an algorithm. So apologies, but it is all out. And if you didn't get it, just DM me.
What's good, Sensei? A little in and out. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Sensei in the house.
What's up, dude?
What up?
How's it going,
Welcome,
Sensei?
Oh, just getting back to the homestead. Saw that the Trump stake share folk people were live. So
yes,
I figured I'd hop on.
Yes, sir.
Important meetings here.
Meeting of the minds.
So I see that Moonbaz Marty was dethroned from the #1 hodler of the common Trump stakes.
Yes, well, he's the #1 player.
He's a real player.
Yeah, it's a distributor in front of him.
I'm the holder. That's my.
Ah.
And then I also got like 40 in another alt account and another 40 in a blend. I got like 184 or something dumb.
Damn. But
they're all going to go into the maze, or however you want to think about it. I don't want to. Yeah.
Since we've encouraged multi-accounting so heavily, we don't know. Someone could own several of those accounts, and there could be like a surprise front runner.
100% fair. Yeah.
Tataki, where are you? You won this. Oh, I see you.
And this is the only project in which I will ever encourage multi-accounting, but I digress.
Yes. Check your whisper there, Tataki.
Except that time Dangus told me I could for a giveaway.
Yes, that's fair. You were using your wife's wallet. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's a collector too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair play. Fair play indeed. All right, I'll start another game here, you guys. Jump on in there. I just dropped a Trump stake share in the old chat there. I don't know who grabbed it, but I hope somebody did. I really.
So what's up, Sensei? What's happening? What's the news?
Not much. It looks like Gabic Strike 35 got the claim link.
He's quick on those claims. He's good at that. GG's Gabic.
But
I'm gonna give away a pack of little doo-doo stains in this next game here, you guys. So that's what's up on the board.
Are you gonna rip it?
Should I?
Oh, I'd love to hear that beautiful sound.
All right, let's do it. Let's rip it. You're right. You're so smart. I love it. Okay. Let's bring it in properly so we can hear all the sound we need. That's a great idea. Sensei, we've been talking about the state of wax And how do you feel about what you're, you know, where are you at? How are you clicking buttons? Are you, you know, what's next? What's happening? Yeah, you're with me. You're with me.
That's my current mindset on the state of wax. I don't know, man. Like, of all the things that, you know, we've been waiting for to come out, one that I would have really liked to see before a bridge away from wax would have been, you know, something that might have actually brought creators to wax, which would be that Unity smart contract integration. Obviously, I have a personal reason for wanting that, in addition to the fact that I think that that would just be massively more useful for the wax blockchain as a whole, as opposed to get your shit the fuck off of here and go to Ethereum. Or BNB. Oh yeah, woo, you go to Binance, you can get your shit off of wax. I mean, that's cool. Like, don't get me wrong. It's, you know, that's ultimately why, you know, all of a sudden there were ETH NFTs coming to wax a while ago. That's always something that, you know, is good in general if you have a cross-chain collection. If you're going to be able to, especially if you want to end up writing smart contracts to where maybe you oracle it. From what I can tell, the way that it's set up, where you have to basically let a bunch of different things get permissions on your collection at a crazy level. It's kind of like you just burn the NFT, if I'm not mistaken, when you're sending it over to the ETH side of things and stuff like that. So you're just like burning wax NFTs to create or generate NFTs over on the ETH side, which I don't know. I don't know how much that's going to run you. I don't know how much that's going to cost you, but you got to basically approve smart contracts on both sides in order for that to even become a thing. So I don't know. I thought it was, you know, is it something that is eventually needed for the wax blockchain? Of course, that's, you know, that's why Ethereum works every day, to be able to branch to different things, you know, from Polygon to, there's different projects that, you know, you can get NFTs on Sol or ETH and swap them back and forth or whatever. But for the most part, it's been people figuring shit out and doing the smart contracts in order to be able to actually, you know, perhaps oracle it, you know what I mean? As opposed to just burning something, which that seems to be the kind of the method right now. I think that's what Splinterlands uses. When you send an NFT over to the Splinterland side of thing, I think you just burn the wax NFT. I don't think that gets sent to an actual like burn wallet or anything that, you know, they could go ahead and recover those or anything.
Right. So there's always just one of it. So, and if you go back from Ethereum to wax, it's going to burn the Ethereum one, and now you have your wax one back or whatever, right?
I don't know if it's a bridge, so you should be able to go back and forth. But I mean, if the template has say there's 25 of them, right?
Right.
And you've maxed all 25 and you burn the one, you're not going to be able to transfer that back over, not without somehow adding an extra mint to that wax template. So a lot of questions not really answered in their little Medium article. I had more questions than I did, you know, questions answered from that whole thing.
Yeah.
Sensei, you know, when you burn an NFT, don't you essentially just put that, isn't that essentially, it's the NFT isn't actually going, it's going into another wallet anyway? Is that not what burning?
Yeah, it's going to another wallet anyways, but that depends on, there's a lot of situations where either it's one that's owned by, you know, Wax or Atomic Hub or something like that when you're doing a burn wallet, which that can assure you that, you know, it's going to be burned and gone for good. But, you know, anytime that there's keys or anytime that you can go ahead and access stuff like that, it's going to be one of those things where, you know, is it on just some dude's laptop, or is it something where there's multiple keys and it's locked up for good? Are there smart contracts preventing it from sending things back out or doing things with them, listing them, whatever it is? So, you know, lots of just interesting questions and things like that. And that's why they didn't specify that in there. It basically said that it burns the NFT from what I could read, but it doesn't say, is it just going to the generic burn wallet, or is it going to a, you know, it would make sense if they had their own burn wallet, because then maybe you could work out some sort of Oracle system. You know what I mean? Where, you know, basically you've got this NFT, it goes in and then out pops the NFT on Sol or ETH or whatever it is that you know you're gonna. I think it's just ETH and BNB is what I saw.
It doesn't really necessarily make sense to burn it. You know what I mean? It would. Just because it's like a different chain. I don't know. Maybe there could be complications with that, but I would assume that like you can't function with your wax NFT on the ETH ecosystem, right? So why does it need to go away?
But like, I
don't know.
I think wax is in the same exact state as it was when I found it before, Bitcoin went to 60K. You know what I mean? It's kind of moseying along. Every once in a while, there's a nice little eye candy, ooh, Ultraman's coming out, which that was a disaster. So anyone that was new to the chain that came from Ultraman, their first interaction is this interaction that we all deal with. Bots as far as the eye can see. Bots everywhere. So it's just, the whole point of any economy, any sort of currency, any stock, any financial thing that you want that's worth not as much money to be more money requires demand. You need the demand. The supply is always going to go up. It's always going to go down. You might have too much supply. You might not have enough supply. But if you don't have fucking demand in general, then that's what's ever going to bring up the price of wax.
Tap here 12 has got some great points here. ETH Bridge makes me giggle every time. I thought it was a joke at first, and I realized was for real. And then he follows up with, it's like bridging an ATM machine with change machine. It's really, that's fucking, you nailed it. It's hilarious.
And so, but like, and don't get me wrong, like, I love wax. This is where I started everything. This is where I'm gonna build the first bits at the very least. And it's just, but it's, I don't know. You see shit like that, and it's like, when's the last time we got a tool for creators? NFT Hive is making more new shit.
Yeah.
Than Atomic Hub or
Atomic Hub is sort of like, it's like it's waxes. It's fully waxes OpenSea, where it's like Blur comes out and they, change the rules or add some functionality. Then like OpenSea says, well, we're going to add that functionality too. You know what I mean? Like they don't innovate. They copy the other players in the game. I feel like that's sort of like Atomic Hub's thing. They're not innovating anything new, and like tools wise that we're seeing anyway.
No, and it's just, and they're still going through the same bullshit with new creators for white lists and artists and stuff like that. Like almost treating them like they need to be a game and like have
I feel like I got rugged
business and stuff like that.
I feel like I got rugged as an ambassador. They're like, here, come be an ambassador so we can just disappear.
I don't even know why I have mine up still. I still think that we need to create a blend that's
let's do it,
giant like shit version. Just a molded poo in a wax ambassador.
And it gets you millions of TSS. I'm going to run this old critter craft right here. Grubfish explode style. Go. That's kind of, I don't know. I'm feeling very similar in a lot of ways. Like, I think there's good things here, good tools. There's amazing shit happening on some levels. But like most of the projects that got in, I just I hate them all right now.
Well,
most of them.
It's the shit that no one really wants to hear. And that is that if you want wax at any point in time to function as a chain and be appealing as a chain, we have to step away from DeFi. There's no other way that I can see a free transaction type of website like the one that we have that has no identification, no anything like that. When, how, or will they ever stop bots? You know what I mean? There's no fucking way. In a DeFi version of wax with a transaction only, and like, I get it. DeFi is the reason that we're all here and stuff like that. But if you want to bring over major Mac Daddy, actual name brand things that are going to actually feel comfortable being able to run the transactions that are needed on the chain for their games. I mean, as of right now, it's Alien Worlds and like Farmer's World for some unknown reason. It doesn't even produce money anymore. Like, what's the 24-hour volume for Farmer's World right now?
Yeah,
like 8 wax. Like, it's and that's still being hit over and over again by massive bot networks that are just clogging up the chain. And I don't, there's no way to get rid of that, as far as I can tell, if we stick to the DeFi regulation, non-regulation, no one can do anything, and unless they actually decide that they want to track specific things and give a specific list of, this is what, if we see this activity coming from your account will be put on hold. You will then have to prove that you're not multi-accounting, unless they want to do some shit like that. That's going to be a lot of fucking work and a lot of fucking man hours, which is why they don't do that. So it's either you're going to have to do that bullshit and go through and fucking weed through it. And yeah, we don't need an ID, but we need to know that there's actually 40,000 people that are running from the same VPN that are all wallets hitting alien worlds on these different fucking mining nodes over and over again, one after the other, in a fucking laundry list from fucking blocks.io. But, it's an issue that clearly has not been addressed. And I don't know how we ever grow as a chain until it is actually addressed. That and, new tools. We need new tools. We need new smart contract integrations that are public source that creators can use. So those two things, if those two things happen, like, I'm back to full bull. But until those two things happen, I don't know how I could even tell someone like Square Enix or something like that, which they're making their own chain, by the way, from what I've heard. They're doing their own goddamn thing altogether. So that whole thing is out the window, and good luck to all the other gaming companies, miniature gaming companies that are on ETH and all those other things. You already know that a massive amount of that fucking market, for those that are just hardcore Final Fantasy fans, Square Enix fans, they're going to go directly there. That's another thing off there. And guess what? It's probably not going to be DeFi. It's probably going to be, sign up, give us your email address, give us your phone number, give us all this other shit. You're going to have to log in just like you do every other gaming service ever and give them all this information and shit like that. So, and that's the biggest issue. That's the biggest issue.
I'm trying to find it. I can't find it, but I did see an advertisement somewhere for Alien World Festival that was coming up. And I'm like, dude, that's going to be so fun to go to. Just partying with all these robots and shit, it'd be amazing.
Left, you got to go to that. You got to go and report Left House style live from Alien.
The business
World.
Expense,
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd love that.
But multi-accounting
is some Gonzo style journalism from Left House.
Totally.
The Alien Worlds convention.
Oh my god, I want to go so bad. Hang out with all the robots. Where the hell is it?
Have you messed around with the Unity SDK stuff that they've been talking about lately?
No, are they actually releasing stuff?
I saw some posts last week about the SDK being released, but I don't have any Unity expertise to jump in and be like, oh well, let me beep bop boop and verify.
I have to check that shit out, because I'm super curious to see how they've done it and stuff like that.
Yeah, because it sounded like they had
anybody
available for wallets and assets basically for the Unity now, but how easy and what to do with it, I don't have a clue.
Yeah, I doubt it's a direct plug and play. I'm sure you have to properly interface it with your own collection, as well as the actual code for your game and stuff like that. But you'll have to set up a function for it, right? When it goes to search for your inventory, it's going to have to run through. That should be where the smart contract integration comes into play, is if it has XYZ, then it triggers that inside of the function. Says, light it up. They've got it. They can select it. They can do it.
Yeah, exactly. So it'll be interesting to see with how many Unity games have been waiting on the sidelines for something like this to become available, if it is truly available and easy to bring in for somebody, if we're going to see a wave of new games or not,
Absolutely.
That's a good question. Do you think we're going to see a new wave of new games coming into the bowl, into the wax area?
I mean, I know a ton of quote unquote ordinary people that are, trying to build games right now. And to an extent it's exciting for them, but and I'm happy for them and I'm supporting them as someone who predominantly streams with indie developers. But at the same time, I'm worried for them, because I'm worried that they're sinking funds into something that may not be heading towards obsolescence, but maybe heading towards degrading relevance, and B, that the allure of the so-called bull might be giving people false illusions of profit, because one of this space is inherently unpredictable. And I'm not just talking about Wax, I'm talking about DeFi, crypto gaming in general. So it's like, yeah, create, but it's like DYOR when you're creating as much as when you're, I guess, buying.
I think that we just got way too hyped way too quick. You know what I mean? Like once crypto started rising, like your token could have been whatever your game token was, even on Wax. If it was when Wax is, 80 cents, you know what I mean? If your token is, a tenth of that, you're 8 cents, you're 8 cents a token. So it's fucking, everyone was producing anything that you could stake into and get some sort of token out.
Yep.
And I mean, and we were just doing basic HTML bullshit games. You know what I mean? We had literally Farmer's World is just a carbon copy of Farmville from Facebook. You know what I mean? Like, it's very similar. It's very, very similar. So it's not like, and that's why I always kind of laugh at like them saying you need original code for your game if you're going to be a whitelisted collection. I'm like, whoa, who the fuck have you whitelisted that's making all this money? That's actually, bro, what the fuck? Blockchain brawlers? They literally, that's all just stolen shit. Just marked a little different so that it's copyright infringement safe. They literally went to WWE. They were like, Vince McMahon, we want to make NFTs. We want to make wrestlers. And they were like, all right, here's how much money we want. And Wax was like, haha, just kidding. And then they went to Ric Flair instead, because Ric Flair was like, fuck yeah, I'll take whatever money you throw at me.
And man, if you look at the Wax Labs grants, dude, like they've given some really good people like Poppenstock, who got one for something with regards to Funkos, but they've also denied some to some amazing projects, all the while giving them to absolute horse shit, including
just terrible.
Well, like, this, I always say, I'm always pointing this out, how small the Wax portion of the NFT game it is. But look, like OpenSea's 2 million followers, and then you see Atomic Hub and it's 51K followers. Like that's the difference. That's the small little incestual pool of DeFi gaming games that we're fucking around with.
What do they claim wallet-wise? 82 million wallets.
82 million wallets, but they have 52K followers.
It just does not compute. Like, it just doesn't. There's, and that's really the funny thing is I would honestly put it to like real people that actually have access to the internet and stuff like that. There's probably somewhere around, 75K to 100K.
Wait, you think there are 75K to 100K accounts on Wax?
People, like real
like
people,
human beings, heartbeats, as Brandon from Morisey would say.
Heartbeats, yeah. I would say that there could be, because not everyone's plugged into Discord.
I think that's
a lot of people
way too high.
Telegram. There's a lot of different people and stuff like that. So, and that's, again, I'm going on the over end. I'm going on the benefit of the doubt end. You know what I mean? I think that there could be even less than that. Absolutely.
I'm going to go with 25K.
Yeah,
I think, yeah, I think that's a sensible estimate, though, on both sides. I would say, like, considering the amount of people who don't want to join a Discord but still want to buy Funko or want to buy Ultraman or whatever the hell the new thing is. And are we counting currently active people or people who are now kind of tired of it and sat back?
There's a lot of real people who have wallets that have left and have been gone for a year.
Are we counting those folks? I was thinking active wallets. Okay.
I was talking of the 82 million wallets in existence. At some point in time, there's probably been about 75K to 100K.
Oh, I would agree with you on that. Yeah, 100%.
They got 283K followers for the Wax blockchain Twitter account here. So that's more than the Atomic Hub. But
right, and how many people are just following that are day traders? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like how many people are following that just to try and scope a little bit of news here and there to see if it's time to pump or dump. And that's, and it's funny because that's ultimately why we rose. Like all of the space, all of crypto, DeFi, stuff like that when those folks that are buying Bitcoin and have been buying Bitcoin when it went into the teens and stuff like that, when it goes back up to 60K again, what are they going to do? They're going to sell to the people that are buying super fucking high. What are they going to do? They're going to go up and they're going to make a whole bunch of money off of all those shit coins, i.e., fucking wax. That's why we fucking goes up, is because there was so much fucking money flowing through crypto. People were like, well, why are we stopping here? Look, what's this fucking token? Let's grab some of this. Let's fucking pump and dump this shit. You know what I mean? Especially when the market, the amount of money the people at the top are making, they can go and fuck with pretty much any other market, especially outside of the top 100. They can go and fuck with that easy peasy. All sorts of different buy orders that they could get while it's low and cause a bunch of random hype and then even drop it within a couple hours. Yep. You know what I mean?
My good friend Aquascape Man from the Aquascape collection and Peter Potts from Pixtalgia, they have a few tokens, Pasta and Aqua. And Aquascape Man has done such a great job managing Aqua based on, real economic principles. And he got it quite high at some point. A bunch of whales came in, pumped and dumped the fucking thing. And now he's just rebuilding it. And it's like a labor of love to just keep his token going, which is, is testament to people actually give a shit. But it also is testament to the degree to which exogenous disruptive influences can really fuck up anything in this system.
Well, and that's where, one of the issues that I have with the Wax blockchain, usership, is that many people look at projects from a dollar sign aspect only.
Oh, yeah.
And it's one of the few gaming chains out there where that's like people's top concern. Mm-hmm. Like, I see like random shit like Undead Blocks. Like, I think the base gun in Undead Blocks is like $200 fucking bucks right now.
What the fuck is Undead Blocks, by the way?
Exactly. Fucking random game, Ethereum. You know what I mean? It's like zombies from Call of Duty, but that's the whole game. It's just running around shooting zombies. You pick up Z-Bucks and stuff like that. And like, don't get me wrong, even I was like a little itchy. I was like, well, maybe I want a $200 gun to shoot some zombies and make some Z-Bucks.
Yeah, but I think you can get access to that. I don't think the cheapest one is $200. I think there's one for like a couple of dollars, Sensei, that you can get in Undead Blocks.
Oh, I was looking at the weapons. I thought you had to have a weapon in order to get access to
there's going to be like for Undead Blocks. We were playing it on stream. We've streamed that game, so you can get in already on the game, and you can grind your way up like any of these games. And they have like loot boxes that you can open up.
I'll do a couple bucks.
Yeah. There's loot boxes that you can get by grinding out the game, and their in-game token. And they're still building out the game, Undead Blocks. So all these,
they're going to make way more levels and shit like that. Yeah, right now it's just kind of like the base level shit.
These are just playable demos. A lot of these games, because they're trying to get out. Some of these companies are just trying to be the first to market, if you like. They're scared of getting drowned by, because you've got like Fortnite Creative and you've got the big boys. They're going to jump on board soon, So they're going to be like. They're just trying to rush to market. There might be smaller studios. Undead Blocks, they're a small studio, and they just want, they want to get into the market quickly, and the way in, because they haven't got a fully developed game, which might be 3 or 4, maybe 5 years down the line, is to put out a playable demo, get people playing it, and take them on that journey. That's what people want. It's a new way of gaming, rather than just bring out a game. People want to be involved. If you're going to sell someone, like you say, Sensei, an NFT for $200, well, what am I getting for that? Because that's purely, that's not just going to be a.
That was my only hesitancy.
For $200, I can buy a PS5 and I can buy a damn decent game. So I want part of the development of this game. I want early access. I want whatever these hardcore gamers that are paying this money want. They've got to give them something extra.
It better come with a fucking reach around, is what you're saying.
Grimace is making a good point here. Like he says, I feel like if you're on Wax, you got to be on Discord. There's so much going on Discord for almost every project. You'd be a fool not to. I agree with that. Like the Ethereum NFT world lives on Twitter, and Wax lives on Discord for sure. I would go along with that.
Keep in mind, like for the most part, Discord users, like we're in the minority. Like there's more people not using Discord.
Yes.
And even Telegram, like they don't use either or. They're like,
oh
fuck
my
all
god,
those
I was getting
messaging
yelled
services.
at by like dev people or whatever. I was meeting a consensus. They were like, "How do you do it? And you give me your Telegram, you know?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm easier on Twitter." And it's like, "Bro, the whole industry moves on Telegram." And I'm like, "Okay, all right, whatever," like. But it's like people have their opinions about these things. It's hilarious.
There's this project.
yeah.
There's this project I love called Funman Galaxy, which is like this interactive art project. And the only thing that stops me from interacting more with it is the fact that it's on Telegram, because that shit gives me a headache. Like, oh.
Yeah, and then Boomshit Car's right. In all reports for different sources comparing NFT chains, Wax is never listed. It never appears. It's never a part of the article. You know what I mean? It's always we're way down the scrotum pole here, boys and girls.
But do you know what I hear? Like the discussion we've been having here tonight, talking about Wax and how bad it is, and you're saying that, but all it takes is something to be made that's decent, a decent game or a decent project of some sort, and it doesn't matter what chain that's on, if it's good, people will gravitate to it. And it doesn't matter what chain it's on. But what we're seeing on Wax is not very good projects. There's projects there's some good projects, but the top, like Alien Worlds as a game, is it a good game? Is it a fun game? Is it a game I want to go into and play? No, it's not. It's a clicker. There's thousands of clickers. So at the end of the day,
and when they put out that weird card game thing, Jesus, that was terrible.
The reason you sang about Ethereum, but it's all happening on Ethereum. It's not. It's just the games. You don't even need. I think some of the better games on Ethereum don't even have a token attached to them.
Right.
Because the future of it I'm talking about the gaming space. Is the way I see it is I don't want there to be a token attached to the game personally. I believe the value is in the NFT itself. That's where the value comes from, That's all gamers have ever wanted is to own their own skins, emotes.
Good point.
That's it. So then they're not. It's been going on for years and years, selling assets within games. So it's been going on the black market, if you like. It's been going on. You can get banned from the game for doing it. But
That's right.
Now we've got an opportunity where you can own the assets, and I think there's some games that will release certain assets at a high price, but these will have a higher value. But in all the games, there'll be a free access to anyone. If the game doesn't allow free to play access to the game, it's not going to succeed. The developers have to allow free to play, a free entry into these games.
Absolutely. We're gonna run one real quick. Sorry, we're just gonna run this last Critter Craft here, and then we'll do the Action Family Club card carrying members. I've got to cut out by 5. I got a meeting right after this. You guys can keep the show going if you want. I'm not gonna stop you, but I will have to cut out in like 5 minutes, or 7 minutes. So, what were you saying there, Prime?
Oh no, I was just saying we got Simsky in here, and like Warsaken is an immaculately designed game, especially standard. And when I think of Warsaken, it's a beautifully designed game. I think it'll do well, but at the same time, even with like a game that's designed so perfectly, if someone fucks the token up, or if for some reason the fickle market sees the cards as holding less value, it can fuck up the viability. And I'm not talking about Warsaken now. Now I'm extrapolating. It can fuck up any project just on the basis of a fickle market. So it's really tough for I think a game that has both a token and which has in-game assets that are NFTs to stay relevant long term on Wax specifically. So.
But I mean, when you talk about Warsaken, that's the one token that has held up really well, and I think that's down to the team having a good team, and
they have a good game too,
and a very well designed game. Yes, exactly.
A well designed game, a good team, and a good community. That's constant updates within their Discord, constant letting the community know what's going on with the game development, and that's what you need.
And that's kind of a test case for me on Wax. Like, if Warsaken and again, if a game like that were to fail at some point, then I'd kind of lose all hope for the chain, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah. I kind of
That
agree with
makes
that.
sense. All right, I'm going to run this Critter Craft, boys and girls. If you haven't already, jump in. Get in there before I hit that choose game button, which is happening in 2 seconds. 1 second.
That's always been something that makes me scratch my head. I think other than like a single nod on like one of like, they had like top 5 games that came out on Wax this past year. And I think that Warsaken got like the number 2 slot on that.
Did Alien Worlds get number 1?
I don't know who got number 1. I can't even remember. It was weird. I was like, was it really better? But one of them like wasn't even out. One of them was like a beta that happened, and that game looked cool, but I'd never heard of it. And I was like, where the fuck can I find this game? That was number 5. But like, other than that one shout out, like for how much they promote shit like blockchain brawlers, and they promoted the crap out of Music Mogul and all these different things. Like, I don't know why they haven't sunk their teeth into something like Warsaken. You know what I mean?
True.
Like, why have you not been using that as a more pivotal point of advertising for the chain? Here's a game. It's a card game, but it's a game. It's a real game. Yeah,
but they're not part of the Old Boys Network in the OIG either, as far as I know.
Well, that's the fucking part of the damn issue with what's going on, because many of those bot networks are owned by some of the good old fucking boys. So that's part of the reason that shit never changes.
And like Simsky
that's why I'm wondering, will it ever change?
Yeah, but like Simsky said in the chat, though, and this is something I completely agree with, whether it's Warsaken or not, focusing on the game and continuing to produce top quality in the game instead of focusing on the token, I think that's a good approach. And I think that may be why Loot, in spite of the fact that it was nerfed, has maintained its value. And game first is what's critical. So let's just hope that the fickle markets of Wax don't fuck up good quality games long term.
Agreed. They better not, or else I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, and there's only so much a project can do to manage their own token. In honesty, if there's that much token out there and people dump it or do what they can, that's just what happens, And like CMSky is saying, building a quality project is really what's bringing value to both the token and the NFTs and the game itself.
Exactly.
It needs to be all about the game, and P2E is the 10th priority.
Yeah.
Unless people enjoy playing it, the market will eventually disappear. It will disappear. People have
to say the most evident example of a high quality game that was produced on the chain that isn't suspicious in the last little while for me. But anyway.
And that's also very true, CMSky.
Yep, Wax is only out to promote Wax internal projects, which is super short-sighted. It's holding the whole chain back. Yeah, that's why they're not like pushing it like Brawlers or the Music Moguls. Which does anybody play those games?
I didn't know Music Moguls existed.
It
doesn't really.
It doesn't really. Yeah, I mean, like, what was the Alien Worlds? Anybody in the chat? Anybody here messing with the Alien Worlds? No judgies at all.
I'm running an Alien Worlds bot right next to me.
Yeah, of course. I got 7 of them behind me.
There's more money in grants to build on EOS right now than there is for Wax.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does that make any fucking sense to anyone? What is on EOS? Other than things that are art that get put into Wombat Dungeon Master.
Well, that's what we were talking about too. I was showing my collection from over on the Weirdo, that's the flea market side. Those projects are crazy looking over there. It's like, why? Who would you? What's going on?
I just want to make a really trippy ass EOS collection now, just because.
Yeah.
Never staking power.
just put some really weird stuff together and.
That's a great idea.
Hey,
Great acid.
I'm going to run this race real quick, you guys. I'll turn off the sound so we can keep talking here. But this is the Action Family Club card carrying race. Member, you have to have an Action Family Club card carry. You know the deal. I'm going to shut up. Let us go. 3 people are going to win. Go.
Sensei, Rukian and I were stalking you on what game is it last night? It was something World Eternal Online. We saw you'd been playing. You should join our guild, our Canadian guild.
I'll join your guild. I'm in some random bullshit guild. I pretty much just log in and do the daily now. I figured out that you can only level up to level 30, And so I need like more champions to be able to ascend my champion, which I don't know. I don't know if I can keep it or not. I have one of those tabs open that like is like basically for idiots. It's like, what? How the fuck did we NFT in this game? which that's like one of the things that I liked about it though is that it was like the in-game assets are NFTs, and if you never want an NFT, you never have to remove it. It's just a game. Just fucking play.
That's cool.
And then if you so decide to, you can apparently send it to whatever chain is associated with it. Which one? If I click on World Eternal Online, let's see. It's Ethereum. It's Ethereum. So I should be able to like remove ascended champions or gear and shit like that and be able to, sell it. I could go ahead and maybe even click on that. Well, can I click on it and it'll bring me there? Oh no, just
I dare you. I double dog dare you.
Just teases me. But we would have to look up World Eternal Online. Bless you, whoever sneezed.
World Eternal.
Yeah, that's what I like about Elixir too. Elixir is like Steam, but for Web3 games. And so that's what I did last time I streamed live on the Sensei Bullrock channel. I was like, let's just try some random fucking games that are actual games that we can play right now.
Lefty has to going.
Sorry,
what's that?
Itch. There's another Steam for indie games called Itch, ITCH, which is really good. Tourist Station have their launcher updated on that thing.
There's another launcher, Ultra UOS, that's just launched, and that has both Web3 games and traditional games in one launcher.
Ultra EOS.
Yeah, Ultra
you guys,
UOS.
I'm gonna have to bounce out. You guys keep talking though, as long as you want. Sensei, you're in control.
Oh, I have to go soon.
Yeah, I gotta go too.
I've got to shoot.
All right, everybody's gotta go.
Do the outro.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you name that launcher one more time though?
Yeah, Kevin, it's UOS Ultra.
Oh, thank you. Got it.
You got it, ultra.io.
Much appreciated.
And
No
Sensei, I put a
Everybody,
link
thank
to
you
that
guys all for
Unity
making it to the
stuff in the
meeting.
private chat.
What was that, Dangus? Sorry.
Oh, I put a link to that Unity dev stuff in the private
I'll
chat.
put it in the private.
I tried to find the actual like web post. I think that Wax posted it, and then they're like the beta's out, and then they're like, oh shit, maybe it's not, and pulled it, type of thing. So, but I found the GitHub and stuff, so I linked it to you though, so you can investigate what I was talking about.
Thanks,
How
Dangus.
fucking hilarious is it going to be if it's like the Wax Cloud wallet and not the My Cloud wallet? How fucking awesome is it going to be if we did it! The wallet we don't use anymore. You can integrate it.
Looking at Twitter, you might be right.
Oh boy.
It might happen.
Yes.
All right, boys. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit us on the outro, and I'm gonna rate us into I think it's consumer for some more Saken here, right?
He's recovered. Good.
Yeah.
All right.
So all right, here we go. We're out of here. Peace.